Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Jatin from Testing Gyan and we are back with one more awesome video. In this video, we are going to understand one of the very important concept in Java, that is memory management. In my experience, I have seen many testers doesn't actually look into this concept, but this is very important if you want to build robust framework. So before we deep dive into this topic, I would request each and every one of you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like this video. So let's start. So here, if you see, I have written small code which we will take a reference to understand this concept. It's just I have created one class, one main method, we have couple of variables, we have couple of instance variable. So let's understand step by step that which variables will go in stack memory, which variables will go in heap memory, which all things will go in stack memory, or which all things will go in heap memory. So let's start. So here in Java, in JVM basically, there are two types of things. One is stack and another one is heap. So stack follow last in first out rule. What that means is, so whatever the last thing which goes into stack, that will be the first thing to comes out of the stack. Now let's see what all things will go in stack. So, and how stack works is, stack will work method wise. So for one method there will be one stack. So it depends how many methods you have written in your code, that very numbers of stack will be created in Java memory, and what will be stored in heap, that's where our objects are stored. Now let's see in our program. So here if you see all these variables which I have declared over here, int r or obj, so this is not the object, this is reference of the object. This, the highlighted one, new hello, this is the object. I know it is a bit confusing, but this obj is just the reference. Even if you don't write it, this will be considered as object. Okay, so let's see what all things will go in main method stack. So if you see, this is main method stack, and we'll talk about this later on. So first thing that will go in, that is obj in R. So R and obj. Now what will this value of this R will be? Let's see. So whenever we go into this R, you see it is calling this function. Now this is another function. So there will be one more stack will be created in Java memory. So this stack, consider this stack, the second stack will be of add function, and this will be is of main function. Okay, now in this add stack, what all things will be there? So it has three variables, but mind you, these two are local variable and this is the instance variable. So the local variable will go in stack and instance variable will not go in stack. We will see later on where this instance variable will go, and I'll explain you why this instance variable is not going in stack later on, but focus on this local variable first. So this local variables will go in stack of add. So num1 and in here num2. So value of this will be, num2 value is 2 and num1 value is 1. And now this method will get executed. So it will return 1 plus 2, that is 3, which will go here. So I hope this is making sense for now. Now let's see what will go in obj. So if you see what is happening in this line, this is the reference variable and this is the object we are creating. Now in Java, whenever we create an object, that memory will reside in heap. So here, so there will not be any fixed size of heap, as of it can be of stack, so it can grow or less. So let me create an heap, and in heap there is this block which will have two sections. In one section there will be variables. Now which all variables will come in here is instance variables, because that are object dependent. So this I will come in here, and this method definitions will come in here. So there can be multiple methods over here. So I'm representing it with dot. So there can be any number of methods, so which will be present in here, and I will come in here, and there will be some address corresponding to this thing in heap. Let's say our address is 800 maybe. Now this 800 will go in here. So I hope I'm making sense and you are getting the understanding of what heap and what stack is and how Java manage its memory. If you guys have any doubt, feel free to mention in comment section and we will try our best to answer your questions. Let's carry on with our video. So now if you see, I can create one more object. Let me just copy this in here and obj instead of obj1. And here instead of obj.i, I can also write obj1.i, which is equals to 11. Now here what Java will do, Java will create one more thing in heap. Again, size will not be fixed, and in here again there will be two things. One will have variables which will again be I. Now you can consider here is this one as obj1.i, and this one as obj2.i. Let me just delete this. obj2.i. So that is the reason why we have instance variable in heap section instead of main, because that is object dependent. So not obj2, this will be obj only. Let me just rewrite it. This will also have some address, let's say 900. So here there will be one more thing, obj1, and it will have 900 over here. Let me print this as well. So if I run this, you can see it has given the result. First one is this obj.add, that is 1 plus 2, 3, obj.i 10, and obj1.i, that is 11. I hope now you have understood the basic that how Java memory management works, what is stack, what is heap, and what all things go in heap and what all things go in stack. We will explain more elaboratively in the coming videos. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you guys.